Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. What EURJPY sell-off says about broader markets analysis. http ntvforex.com News ID 823028102029 06:52 p.m. This new trading week kicked off with fresh gains for equities, but a rally in stocks failed to translate into strength for currencies. NBSP The Dow Jones Industrial Average moved higher for the seventh day in a row, but most Japanese yen crosses including USD JPY failed to push higher. In fact, USD JPY, which traded to 106.20 at the start of the New York session, rejected 106.00 by the end of the day. NBSP The sell-off in EURJPY in particular sends some interesting signals about the broader market. NBSP First, it tells us currency traders are not as optimistic as equity investors. USD JPYâ's inability to rise despite Fridayâ's better jobs report and President Trumpâ's weekend executive orders is a sign that FX traders still think the US recovery is losing momentum. NBSP They don't see the latest steps taken by Trump, which include reallocating FEMA funds to pay for extra unemployment benefits and deferring, not suspending, payroll taxes from September 1. NBSP as helping the US economy much. NBSP It also suggests that FX traders feel the rest of world wanna be spared from the USA troubles. NBSP EURJPY's ability to contain the virus paved the way for a potentially sustainable recovery, but having appreciated significantly in the July, investors discounted much of these improvements. NBSP They are now worried about the spillover effects of the USA troubles and the troubles they are causing with the rest of the world. Between Trumpâ's TikTok ban and the U.S. Health Secretary's visit to Taiwan, China-US tensions hit new heights recent weeks. NBSP At the end of last week, the U.S. also sanctioned 11 high-level Hong Kong officials, and over the weekend China responded with sanctions of 11 U.S. officials, including 2 senators, and sent their fighter jets across the midline of Taiwan's strait. NBSP While most of the steps will amount to no more than muscle flexing by the world's 2 largest economies, no one wins from the deterioration in US-China relations, especially during this precarious time in the global economy when both countries are at the forefront of vaccine development. NBSP The worst thing that could happen is this broken relationship deters the country that develops the vaccine from sharing the medical knowledge with the other. However, the persistent gains in stocks also reflects the market's confidence that the US economy is rounding the corner and vaccine developments will happen in the US. NBSP New virus cases are down from July highs, with case levels improving materially in Florida and Texas. Just today, Florida reported the lowest number of new virus cases since June. NBSP This is a far cry from New Zealand, who just reported 100 days of zero community transmission, but that's another country with different leadership. NBSP If virus cases peaked last month, then the setback in the US recovery could be shallow. Also, while Fridayâ's self-imposed deadline for a stimulus deal passed, it should only be a matter of time before an agreement is reached, because the consequences are just too severe for it not to happen. Everyone should watch headlines out of Washington, but in the meantime, US retail sales, Germania's ZEW survey, UK, Australian labour market numbers, UK Q2 GDP and the Reserve Bank of New Zealand's monetary policy announcement will be the main focus for forex traders. NBSP The second quarter was hard for many countries, and the UK should be no exception. NBSP According to the PMIS, UK labour market conditions also weakened in July, while the same measures for Australia improved. NBSP Germania's economy continues to recover, but it will be interesting to see whether investor sentiment is affected by troubles abroad. NBSP US retail sales in July should increase, and the RBNZ has every reason to be less pessimistic. NBSP Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://m.me/mt5.expert.advisors.